Alright, so in this video, I'll be talking about the merchant upgrade. So obviously, there is about, there's exactly 8 different base upgrades that you can get in the game. And for some reason, the merchant upgrade is actually probably one of the more unfavorable, sorry if I can speak today, more of the unfavorable upgrades that people don't really want to upgrade for a few good reasons. First of all, when you start out when it's level 0, then if you want to upgrade it to give you a 5% kind of discount on the other upgrades, it costs about 1/4 of a million gold, so that's about 250,000, and that turns off a lot of people to even consider having the merchant upgraded to some degree. But let me just show you guys my own merchant upgrade, and I'll tell you about my honest opinions on it. So, as you can see, I actually have the merchant upgrade fully maxed out, and so the level cap for the merchant is level 11, and I'll give you guys a rough, I guess, calculation on how much gold it took me to get to this max level, and I'm thinking it's probably it's not quite 3 million gold. I want to say it's a little bit less than 3 million. Maybe 2,500,000 to 3 million gold is about the ratio. It's about how much gold I've spent just on upgrading the merchant. And I think the amount of time that it took me to upgrade it probably took me about, let me just think about this. I think about a few weeks, like not quite 2 weeks, because I've been also upgrading the Skull Gold bonus. Right now my level is level 13, going to level 14, in about, I want to say 20, not about 20 hours, it says exactly 20 hours, or they're not really sure what I'm talking about there. But yeah, so, took a really long time, it took a lot of gold, but the gold wasn't the biggest issue, just because I was very good at sculling, and I already made a video about sculling, so if you don't know what sculling is, it's just a method of getting a lot of gold. The only requirements is that you need a really good defense base, and that's about it. So, what exactly does a max level merchant upgrade do? So, it gives you a 50% discount on all base upgrades. This does not include trap upgrades for some reason. That would be good. That would be great, actually, if that was the case, but that's actually not the case. So, when you think about it, 50%. Let's just kind of let this sink into your brain for a second. So let me teach you guys a little bit of math. So obviously, you know, math is pretty basic, but I'll give you guys an idea of how much gold I'm saving up because of this maxed out upgrade. So what is 50% of 100? Well, obviously, 50% is just another word of saying half. 50% is pretty much 0.5, which is the same as 1/2, and 1/2 just means 1/2. So half of 100 is 50. So in this case, just take a close look. Oh, sorry, this is that's the base that I'm using. You guys probably should not see that, but I don't really think it matters anyway. Spoiler alert, Ezekiel's base was in the video. Anyways, so let's just take a look at these prices right here. So 20,000, 60,000, 35,000, 20,000, 22,500, 60,000, and this one actually cost about 90,000 before I upgraded this. So, kind of think about it. If these are the current prices that I have with a maxed out merchant upgrade, you can probably think how much these upgrades would have actually costed had I not upgraded my merchant thing. So this would have been 40,000, 120,000, 70,000, 40,000. This is 45,000, 120,000, and then this would be a whopping 180,000 gold, which is just insane. So if you put it into perspectives, oops, sorry, you're seeing my base again. Spoilers. Not really a spoiler. It's more of just a whoops. I don't really know if I want to put a black screen to cover it. It's not like it's the end of the world if you guys know what my base looks like. I don't really mind if you copy it, but, you know, it's more of a, kind of more of just, my own personal base. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, if you can even beat it. But, yes. So, Wait, what was I saying? Sorry, I lost my flow of things. That's what happens when I get interrupted with these things. That's why I just gotta focus on one particular subject. But yeah, so wait, yeah, okay, so with a maxed out merchant, you're pretty much saving so much gold, You don't even understand how much gold I'm saving up. Because I've maxed this out, I can pretty much upgrade. Oh wow, I'm having a lot of difficulty just trying to hold the screen right here. But I can pretty much upgrade all of these to max now because since I've already finished the merchant upgrade, all of this should be relatively easy now, so I'm pretty much saving so much gold in the long run, and I can probably allocate those gold into other uses, so while I'm upgrading one of these guys, I can also upgrade a trap and save a lot of gold from it. So the main purpose of maxing out the merchant is that you're going to save a lot of gold in the long run, and this is only, I guess, good if you're still early in the game. And for me, I'm actually only on the, I forget what totem, and sorry for the, I know it's very annoying, but I think I'm only on, like, the, I want to say the 7th, I think I'm on the 7th totem right now. So it's actually not too far in the game, like, I think it's maybe close to halfway, but not quite there. And, yeah, so it does take a while and a lot of gold to actually max out the merchant. I'm actually really glad that I was able to finish it today on Friday. So it's actually quite nice because I can actually upload this video to show you guys. But, I mean, personally, the road to getting a maxed merchant upgrade is quite difficult. I mean, it's probably not for everyone, and especially if you're not really good at sculling or you're not really used to it. Like, I've been using the sculling technique for, like, a really long time, and that's pretty much the only reason I got to the max merchant, is that I would collect, like, maybe 1,000 skulls, and then with my skull gold bonus, just gives me, like, I don't know, 300,000 gold in return. I would just use those on the merchant upgrade, slowly but surely, and bada bing, bada boom, got it to max level. But I honestly think that this is a great upgrade to focus on when you're early in the game, just because I realized that had I had not upgraded this to, say, level 11, if I had just waited on all these things, excluding the skull gold bonus actually, then potentially I could have actually saved even more gold had I just waited. But I don't really think it matters, just because, you know, 50%, it's pretty good, I want to say, early on and middle on in the game, so it's not that bad. It's just, this would become very useless if you've already been in the game. I do know some beta testers / you know, people who've played the game before the game was released, who've already maxed out everything. Then this becomes just, you know, not quite useful, but, you know, it's something. But the only reason I really upgraded the merchant upgrade is because I felt that it would be a pain to start out with, like upgrading it and then waiting like a couple of weeks before it can actually be useful. But now that it's maxed out, I can see that as long as I, you know, took in all the roughness and suffered just having, you know, no good base upgrades for a while until I max this guy out, then I can definitely see that now I'm able to basically upgrade all these things to max as long as I keep the base that I have and I can just continue to skull. So that's my plan. So after this, I think I'm going to max out the skull gold bonus. Then the next most important thing, I'm not really sure if I should do the gem defense or the lock. I know the gem defense is probably better, but the lock is good for intimidation, just to ward off any people who don't even have enough locks to even try breaking into your defense. So really, in conclusion, what I'm trying to say is that the merchant upgrade is actually pretty good for a few good reasons. One, if you max it out, you're saving 50% on all other base upgrades. Two is that once you get it, the rest of the gameplay in terms of upgrading base upgrades is going to be very easy. And the third one is that if you're actually good at sculling already, then you're going to have no problem at all. Blah blah. Why did I say blah blah blah? I kind of like stuttered on the vowel or the syllable right there, which I did not mean to do. Sorry about that. But what was I saying? Great. Now I already forgot. Like, was I saying like problem? Yeah, so if you've already maxed out or it's not maxed out really, if you're good at sculling and your skull gold bonus is relatively high, then you're going to have a very, very easy time upgrading the merchant, and if you're patient too. The only cons is that it's very rough to start out with, because getting the first upgrade is very much of a pain. If you're not using sculling to get gold, like, you know, if you're just like a typical player, you're not really into sculling, then yes, getting the merchant to max level is going to be very difficult. Because again, it costs less than 3 million gold in total to completely max out, so yeah, that's a lot of gold. I mean, 3 million gold, or sorry, less than 3 million gold, that's quite a significant number right there. Other cons is that, I think when you're, and sorry about the, again, but I think when you're about at level, I want to say, maybe level 4 or 5, then it takes about a full day to actually get the upgrade process going, so that's another thing. That's why it takes a really long time to actually complete this, and the only reason it took me a few weeks to complete this officially is just because whenever I upgraded the merchant, I actually had to wait a little bit before my sculling could get me the gold that I need to get the next upgrade, and I also upgraded I was upgrading the skull gold bonus kind of at the same time, so whenever I leveled this up maybe once, I would level this up like maybe once as well, and then just kind of alternate between the two base upgrades, because I feel that they're both quite important. This is good for getting gold, this is good for just saving gold, so that both of them kind of work together. And you might want me to talk about what, like, you know, the gold mine stuff, but yeah, that's not really. Yeah, compared to sculling, I definitely think that this is probably the most useless thing in the game, at least for me, because I even take these as more useful, just because they're good for raiding. But I think these, I don't think I'll ever upgrade. Like, I'll upgrade them eventually, but I'm going to upgrade those last, just because they're definitely not important right now. But yeah, so if you're considering to do the merchant upgrade, it will take a very long time. You will need to get a lot of gold, and it's very much of a pain at the start. But once you get close to maybe level 8 or 9, then you're really gonna be motivated to just finish it off, and then once you've got it, you're going to be saving so much gold that it's not even funny. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be for this video, just my honest opinion and showing off the maxed out level 11 merchant upgrade. And if you guys are considering to go, you know, choose the path that I've chosen, then yeah, I recommend it. Just, you know, if you're not patient or you can't get gold easily, then it might not be for you. But just know that, from my honest opinion, I know a lot of people are saying that the merchant upgrade sucks, just because, you know, 5% at the start doesn't really seem like much, but 50% at the very end, yeah, that's pretty desirable, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, comment. Actually, in the comment section, leave your honest opinions or your thoughts on, you know, my maxed out merchant upgrade. Do you think it's worth it? Because I think it is, because you're saving like a lot of gold, like I mentioned, 1,000 times. But obviously, you know, there's some flaws into this upgrade that I may have not touched. So, you know, feel free to point those out for me. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I know I've been kind of slowing down on these videos, but I'll do more of them if I can. It's just that, like, you know, I have a very busy life. Like, schoolwork, there's band, like, instruments. Like, I play the alto saxophone, if you didn't know. There's also badminton. There's, like, you know, sitting on my bed watching YouTube videos all day. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that I do, which is why I'm kind of slowing down on the videos. But I'm going to try to pick it up as I come along, just to, you know, because I don't want to give you guys random stuff that isn't really worth showing off. Like, you know, I want to give you guys something kind of interesting to watch, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.